there, Cootie Crew, and welcome back to my channel. Today, it's my first ever travel vlog. This video is all about my experience on the Kesha cruise, the weird and wonderful rainbow ride, which it was, in fact, very weird and very wonderful. It was so amazing. I think I can use the words life-changing, and it's not being overdramatic. It was life-changing. It ended 4 days ago, so this is me. I'm honestly still a little bit in recovery mode, and I still keep finding glitter on everything. In my hair, every time I brush it, there's new glitter falling out. Where it's in my hair, I don't know. On my wallet, my shoes, it's just everywhere, man. The cruise was from Tampa to Nassau and back. And we had one stop where we hopped off for a day in the Bahamas, and then the rest was just life on the high seas. I've never been on a cruise before, so I wasn't really sure what to expect in general for a cruise, let alone for a Kesha cruise. I expected magic, and it was magic. The most memorable part was the people on board and just the whole community, I think is the best word to describe it, because everyone was just like so free and accepting and kind and awesome and encouraging. And I've never been surrounded by that kind of environment before, and it was magical. Like, everyone was just very, free to be themselves, and everyone was so accepting and open, and that just made people like feel even more free, and it was just so beautiful. I'm like starting to tear up. Like, I wish I could bottle that feeling of like a true encouraging and judgment-free zone and just like sprinkle it on everyone I meet, because it was so awesome. So if you're watching this and you were on the cruise, I'm sure you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, and I miss that, and I miss all of you guys who were there. Seriously, you made it such a magical experience. Anyway, so that in itself was just amazing. The fact that they had Kesha music playing on like the speakers everywhere you went on the ship was also awesome, because Kesha is like my jam music. So I was like dancing my way like to lunch, dancing my way to my room. I was just constantly jamming. I love being outdoors, so I spent a lot of time on the top 2 decks just being outside, whether I was reading, eating, drinking, watching shows and performances or whatever. That's just, I like being outside. So that was really cool. I've never really been on a ship before, so to just be totally surrounded by the ocean was so serene and beautiful, which just had this very calming effect. And it was just, every day I was just like in awe of how beautiful it was. I did do a lot of reading, which I know sounds really lame to go on like this party cruise and read, but to me that's relaxing, and that's like something I only ever do on vacation. So it was really nice to just be able to read outside on sea with some rum. It was really nice. I went down to like the duty-free store to get chocolate because I was craving chocolate, and then I happened to find the next book on my reading list in their like little bookshelf of like 5 books. So that was really cool, because I wasn't expecting to find anything else to read, so I could read every single day. And then when I bought the book, the cashier was like, "People read on this cruise?" That hurt a little bit. We departed from Tampa. Me and my husband boarded on the earlier side just so we could spend more time on the ship and enjoy some drinks. Man, those ships are crazy big. It was 13 decks, and there was so much stuff to do. Like, there was bowling and clubs and theaters and a casino and places to eat and a pool, a rock climbing wall. There was tons of stuff to do, so it was really, really cool. And then that first evening is when we set sail, and they had like a sail away toast, so everyone got little shots and we celebrated together. They had a ton of performances, and I went to a couple here and there, or caught pieces of this one and pieces of that one, just because, just kind of doing my own thing.
Because really, who I was mostly there for was Queen Kesha herself. An amazing artist, an amazing human. I just love her. And I was so stoked to get 2 Kesha concerts while on the cruise. The first concert was right after we set sail, and it was an amazing way to start the cruise because, again, she's just an amazing performer and an artist, and she's just such a great, fun person in general. She's one of my heroes. So I was so there for those concerts. And then the second concert was one of the most emotional moments, experiences of my entire life. She played Praying live, and just between her and the audience, it was just so crazy emotional and beautiful, and I was bawling my eyes out. And then right after that, she played Rainbow live for the first time, and that was also crazy emotional. Like, I have a tattoo because of that song, and that song in general has just been very close to my heart, so it was amazing to hear it live. So I basically was just bawling for like 20 minutes straight that night, but it was such a special moment for me and my life, and I cannot put it into words.
And I packed basically all dresses and skirts, which, while fabulous, turns out are very impractical when it comes to being on a ship because of that wind draft. Yeah. Oops. They had different themed dance parties. We really only went to one. And I always forget how much I love dancing until I'm dancing. And I'm like, man, we need to go dancing like every day. So that was really fun because you could basically dance anywhere at any time. On the day that we were in the Bahamas, we were only there for one day, and my husband and I didn't do any of the excursions. We just hopped off and walked into town to just see what we could get into, and then I saw that there was a pirate museum, so we went straight to the pirate museum because if you don't already know, I love all things nautical, and more specifically pirate. Like, I have a very big affinity for pirates, pirate culture. So we went right there, and it was even cooler than we were expecting. They had like a mock ship, and it like explained pirate culture and the influence that they had on the area and the time period, and you could learn about specific pirates. And then after that, we went and just walked around town. We found a place to eat and get some drinks. We went to the market to get some souvenirs for people. We got, like, it's a small thing, but we got to see the sunset just right over the water, which I've never seen before, and it was really cool to just watch. I really don't know how to describe it, but we were both like sitting at dinner looking out the window, and we were just like this for, I don't know, 5 minutes watching the sunset. It was crazy. It was really cool. And then being outside at night with the moon and the water was just so peaceful. Oh, it was so nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope it was entertaining at least a little bit. Like I said, I've never done a travel vlog before, and I didn't really bring my camera because I didn't want anything to happen to it. So that's, anyway. If you did find it entertaining or you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in any future travel vlogs, let me know. If you were on this cruise, go ahead and let me know, and let me know how your experience was. Again, I miss all of you guys who are there. Thank you everyone for watching my video. I always appreciate it. Check out the other videos that I have on my channel, and if you would like to stay tuned for future videos, please go ahead and subscribe. Catch you next time.